And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
For old time's sake.
Because she takes forever to talk about anything, I'm skipping through some of these. We're starting off with her talking about when she got her job that she supposedly has driving a bus, even though she doesn't have her CDL yet. She says that she got this job a month ago, and she's explaining what she was saying to the woman who was in charge of conducting her state and federal background checks, supposedly. She's claiming this is what she said to the woman.
There are some very desperate and thirsty people who are trying to control what my life is about at this point, and they are desperate.
Yeah, it takes super desperate people to point out the truth.
And they are doing all kind of things that are illegal.
Like what? Please give us one example of something that was done to you that was illegal, with proof, of course. We're going to need receipts, because you were not going to take one of your ridiculous, outlandish lies as your proof.
Violating all kind of laws. And I just, want to make sure that everything is reputable.
Everything is what?
It's reputable.
I don't think you're saying that right.
It's reputable.
Reputable.
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 What was that, a flashback to your 5-year-old self? The girl with leaves and fuzzies in her hair that smells like outside must and glue, who tries way too hard and can't pronounce any word with more than one syllable correctly? Don't try to pretend that that wasn't you, Stanky. I know for a fact it was.
They asking me to say stuff, I'm double checking. This is reputable. Reputable. Right?
Aw, now you can't say it was a one-time mispronunciation. Is that another one of the words you missed that summer before 6th grade when you were working so hard? You skipped that one, huh?
Meanwhile, while I'm studying and all of this stuff, I'm opening and closing and minding my business, still making videos every day.
Boring-ass videos of you singing horribly. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Still showing up all the time after being stretched so thin.
Stretched thin from what? Seriously. You have a fucking job at Subway. You have no kids, no family, no friends, no home to keep up, nothing else. How the fuck were you stretched thin? Please enlighten those of us who have full-time jobs, run businesses, maintain our homes, take care of our families, keep up with our friends, spend time with our extended family, and still have time to do other things. How is it you're stretched so thin just by working one little job?
And then this morning I was bombarded with a lot of foolishness.
What foolishness could you have possibly been bombarded with? Please enlighten us. Was your Coke dealer busy? Did you have to wait a little bit for your fix? I mean, really?
A lot of foolishness, and I don't even care to go into depth. They know what they did.
The problem is there's no they. You don't care to go into depth because there isn't anything. Nothing. It's not that she doesn't want to go into it. She'd love to tell us all the problems she has. It's just that she can't come up with a lie that quickly.
But it was foolishness. Back to back to back. And I'm just like, dude, I don't know how else to articulate. Hey, guys, I don't care.
Except you make it clear that you care a lot.
Do whatever y'all doing. Just stay away from me.
Sir, you stink. Absolutely no one is trying to be anywhere near you.
Like, I don't even care. Like, do you? God bless you. Just stay away from me.
No one is trying to be anywhere near you. But truthfully, other than when you're with your Johns, When's the last time you had human physical contact? Think about it, Stink. Nobody's trying to be anywhere close to you. No one other than those sweaty, dirty, basement-dwelling Johns. Does anyone else remember about a week ago she tried to clown on some women who were wearing masks outside because they had the audacity to be laughing with each other? Hey Stink, I know you watch my videos. Do me a favor, comment down below. Let me know where you're at in this video.
I sat here the whole time waiting on the bus and the bitch just passed me.
Guess you should have kept that rental car a little longer, huh?
And that's why I made the decision I made today.
And what decision was that? That you're going to wait on another stimulus that'll never come so that you can blow all the money instead of buying a car? Again?
I dealt with all this shit with people being jealous of my career in the 20s, when I was in my 20s.
Literally no one has ever been jealous of you. That's just what you tell yourself to make you feel better about the fact that no one likes you because of who you are and how ugly you are on the inside.
I don't have the energy to deal with low self-esteem bitches in my 40s.
Well, then it should be good news for you to hear that you don't have to deal with anyone because no one wants anything to do with you. The only low self-esteem bitch you'll ever have to deal with is yourself.
I'm about to be 40 next year. Who gives a fuck I have a YouTube page?
Judging by your views, no one.
Grow your bitch ass up and go follow some dreams, ho.
That's something you want to do. By this point in life, most of us have already followed our dreams and achieved them. Well, yeah, it's sad you're almost 40 and haven't achieved anything. You shouldn't be taking it out on others, especially considering the fact it's all your own fault.
I don't take none of those words back, dude. The internet is available to everybody.
It's funny you should say that since you've been spending all your free time trying to get other people's channels removed. Why don't you use some of that spare time to run back to wherever you got that free mask and get a new one? That one's looking pretty rough, so I'm sure it's filthy. We can see the snot right under your nose. Tell us again how clean you are, though.
Who the fuck is these low expectation having
Sir, you're wearing a threadbare $2 undershirt from Walmart with no bra and a filthy, overused paper mask. It's painfully obvious the person with low expectations is you.
watching everybody live their life and they mad? That shit is stupid.
Yeah, nobody knows who or what you're talking about, so kind of seems like you're the one on stupid shit.
I had to deal with insecure heifers all my goddamn life.
Only because you've been dealing with your multiple personalities your whole goddamn life.
If it ain't one thing, it's another. I'm sick of people.
I have good news for you. You don't have to be around people because no one wants anything to do with you.
I'm sick of it. It's always something. It's always something. I have lived that life where I always had to be responsible for other people's shortcomings and insecurities.
You absolutely have not experienced that. What you've experienced is a life full of being so insecure that you make up insecurities and shortcomings in other people to make yourself feel better about all your own issues.
I wasn't responsible. I would let them deal with it or sort their issues out on their own. That didn't stop them from trying to put it on me anyway.
Dear God, you're so self-absorbed and so out of touch with the way other people live, think, and behave that you have no idea, first of all, that what you're describing is projection, and no one's projecting anything onto you. It's you who's projecting your own insecurities and shortcomings onto other people. It's also something that you regularly do to avoid taking responsibility for the result of your own shortcomings and irresponsibility. But continue doing exactly what we're talking about, projecting.
The sun came out, so it was a little bit hot, you know?
Isn't that why you're in Florida? Because you love the heat?
So I was standing in the shade. It was a little way away from, it wasn't far away from the sun. The sun was right there, but the sun was in the sunlight and I was way too hot.
Were you avoiding the sun because it was hot, something you claim you love? Or were you avoiding it because you don't like your skin to get dark?
And I had a 30 to 40 minute wait. I didn't want to sit in the sun for 30 minutes, so I found a shady spot. I was minding my business. I was finishing my little breakfast
Your
sandwich.
breakfast sandwich from yesterday? You know eggs go bad after like an hour, right?
Waiting on the damn bus. I saw her. I grabbed my mask. I stood up. I'm like, hey. She waved and kept going.
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
Like, bitch, really? Y'all don't read my YouTube stories?
I don't know what the hell your YouTube stories have to do with anything, but that bus driver is now definitely a fucking cousin. Definitely.
And people wonder why I don't want to talk to him. You ain't got nothing interesting to say.
How would you know that bus driver has nothing interesting to say? She wouldn't even let you on the damn bus. I bet she's got a lot of interesting shit to say, honestly. Definitely a lot more than you.
And I'm tired of me just minding my business, living my life, but you watching me live my life and you think it's awesome, so now you mad.
Mad about what? And what the fuck is awesome about wearing terrible wigs while obviously faking an entire relationship for internet clout for 2 years? Making up lies about celebrities because you're jealous of their success. Trying to ruin careers with more lies because a lot of men, don't want you. What the fuck is awesome about living on a park bench, showering in public showers, shitting in the same bowl that you eat out of, or being the least competent employee at a failing Subway? What's awesome about having to talk at your phone so strangers don't realize that you're both homeless and friendless? What's awesome about being an outcast? Not by choice, but because you're a disgusting waste of oxygen who's never contributed a single thing of value to anyone ever. There is not one single awesome thing about you or your life, sir. Not one.
And that's what happens when people don't mind their business. I'm waiting on the bus. You have to be outside to wait on the bus, don't you? Yeah. I don't care that you see me waiting on the bus and you want to assume something. What does that have to do with me? I'm on my way somewhere. I got somewhere I want to go. And the bus is going to get me there because I just returned my car this morning.
It's not your car, though. Someone else's 20-year-old car that you rented for a day. It was never yours.
Why are you in a hurry to assume something about me? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Unlike when you try to speak about the cousins, there are no assumptions made when we're speaking about you. We're speaking facts, which obviously bothers you.
And the buses out here, they run once an hour. Why? Because they're understaffed. They need people. They need drivers.
They need drivers with clean records and a CDL. So, why are you applying?
People going out their way to hate because they got low self-esteem and it's sad.
Hate on what? What do you possibly have for anyone to hate on? The fact that you claim to be happy? We can all see right through it. Your Subway job? I mean, there's nothing for any of us to hate on. Nothing. I mean, honestly, in the past 15 years that people have been using the term hating, in my experience, the person claiming that they're being hated on is always the person that has nothing for anyone to hate on. And you, sir, are the perfect example of that. She goes on and it gets worse. I can't tonight, but I will continue with this tomorrow. There will be another video up tomorrow, I promise. For now, I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you all have a great day today. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.
And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.